please, can you put your hands together for Jason Spisak? Jason! Where's Jason? Is he here? No, wait. We're doing it one by one. You know what? All of you, come on. Just come on. Is he not here? Where is he? Mark, come on. Come on. I thought we were getting all of them. Guys. Dude. Look.
You know what? I'm just gonna sit the furthest on the couch.
Nothing's gonna go right. It's gonna be utter chaos. We're gonna share mics.
So this is how we do it.
We already failed. We were positively not listening to what you were saying.
I was like, I've got everything sorted. I've got.
Who did you call first?
I was like, where is it? Oh no, okay. We failed already. Guys, sorry about that. I had bullet points. I was very organized. Guys, look at this beautiful panel.
This room is amazing.
Aren't they gorgeous?
How you guys doing?
Gorgeous.
Good. Yeah, I love it.
How has your weekend been so far, all of you?
Good. Amazing.
Good.
Everybody's been so nice.
Yeah, outstanding. Meeting everyone and hearing your stories is just fantastic.
The same. It's been lovely. People have been just wonderful.
There's been so many people invested in their cosplays, and I just love all the time and energy and effort they put in. I see them and I'm just like, good for you. That's freaking amazing. So yes, inspired by you guys.
Yes. We're gonna have to share some mics. Look at this corner, you guys. We've got Spidey corner over here. It's just a concentration. Just a little concentration over here.
Yeah,
I see it.
Like the Spider Pals.
How many Spider-Men would we have in here? I want to say
so many.
I don't want to count.
We've got one over there. Yes, we've got one lone Spidey.
You know,
hello friend.
I've heard it said anyone can wear the mask.
Anyone, literally.
It's kind of freaking out us villains. It's like there's just way too many of you.
Yuri, you know what? Like, I was watching an interview. I think it was a podcast, and you said it's really lovely that people approach you now and say, oh, when I'm reading the comics, I hear your voice. Isn't that amazing?
It's weird.
It is
weird.
It is crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah, it's the highest compliment, and it still feels like a weird dream I have yet to wake up from.
I don't like my voice, so I'm like, how are you dealing with that? I don't understand. Like, ew, I don't want to know that's all you're hearing. I'm just kidding. I love my voice. I look after Barry White.
I love your voice.
Oh, thank you, big bro.
I hear Yuri's voice when I read comics, so I need therapy. That's the only thing. I don't even know where that came from. Like, I don't know.
Nadji, congratulations on your BAFTA.
Right?
That was us. That was a team effort. Yeah, it takes a village to make that.
It's a great cast, but Nadji, I wasn't there in London at the time. I had many friends there, and I was watching your acceptance speech, and you genuinely were like, what?
Yes, swear to God.
Like,
no one told me that.
Talk us through it.
Usually, you know, they'll hint to you like, hey, you have something prepared, right? Mm. I wasn't getting any of that. They were like, all right, you know, hey.
They keep us in the dark at the BAFTAs.
They did. They definitely kept me. My hands are sweating talking about it right now.
Really?
Because that night I was just like, God damn, I really what? No. It's a heavy award too.
Was it?
I was nervous bringing it back to the States. I was nervous all the way around.
Did you stick it in your case, or do you walk through security?
No, I definitely had to put it in the carry-on bag. But people were like, "Hey, what you got in here?" I'm like, "You don't want to know."
Just one of my.
You don't want to know.
Security with a BAFTA. Dude, it's a BAFTA. That's what's setting your alarm off. Dude,
I'm sorry, I forgot that in my pocket. Let me just.
It weighs like 30 pounds, y'all. I swear to God, like it's a heavy award.
Did you just hand it to immigration instead of your passport? You're just like.
They had to swab it. They were like, "What is this foreign item?
Hands up.
What is this?"
So when you win an award like that, where'd you stick it? Where'd you put it? So where'd you stick it? Wow. I'm so sorry in my accent. That sounds very violent. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Carla, it's definitely your accent.
Is the end of the day. This
I
is
know,
what you're
y'all.
getting.
It's the wind down.
Where'd you put it? Did you put it on your mantelpiece, on
This-
top of the telly?
It's in my kitchen right now. It's in my kitchen watching me like a hawk. Yeah. It's just every time I go in the kitchen and I'm like reminded that I want to like gain a few pounds, that bath is like, yo, remember what got you here, okay? Slow it down. I'm like, all right, I'm putting the Oreos back in the cabinet.
For those of you who
BAFTA.
don't know what a BAFTA looks like, it's kind of like a mask.
It's a face.
And yeah, do you use it? It gets in the kitchen. Do you use it like grate cheese?
You can. You really. This thing is a weapon, y'all. It's like you can use it to chop cheese, to tenderize your steak. You can use it to do all type of things.
Have you answered the door? Like,
Yeah.
hello.
That's next.
Hello, it's Nadji, yes.
Or FaceTime. I gotta FaceTime
It's
somebody.
just like, what? This
Hey,
is me, though.
how you
This is
guys
right.
You
Tara.
don't want that ice cream. I'm your BAFTA top.
You BAFTA.
It's like a really mess. So what's that film, the Tom Hanks film where he's on an island?
Castaway.
Yeah, like a really... BAFTA! Tara. Hello, Tara.
Hello.
Lovely Tara at the end there. I know that people have opinions about your character's
Yes.
evolution, but as someone who is playing that role, do you try and keep your opinion out of it, or do you actually have an opinion about
I do have an opinion. I think everyone is entitled to their own. But I do think what's great about the journey of Yuri to becoming Wraith is, in a way, Peter also has this catastrophic event that happens to him. And so if you look at those two characters, they sort of have a similar origin, but then you get to see what happens if you choose vengeance and with Wraith, and then you get to see what happens if you choose love. And I think it's a really powerful storytelling device. And I totally understand and appreciate people's thoughts, but I also am really excited to get to bring that to life because I think it's fascinating, and it's our job as actors is to fully embody something in an imaginary way, but it also gives this cathartic experience for the audience to go, okay, cool, so maybe I shouldn't choose the path of vengeance because maybe that's not the best choice in the world, in real life. And so
Wait, what?
for you, vengeance is definitely the best choice. But, so I love it. I think
This is not meant in any way to belittle your comments, but I chose love when I married you.
Oh, you guys. Oh, you guys.
Too cute.
Sorry.
Too cute. Love that. Jim, I know that you've said that you knew Kraven in an old school sort of sense from the comics.
Yeah.
And also as an actor, I watched an interview where you said you don't really change the way that you act. You just try and like understand the character and ground that character.
Yeah,
How
and
do you-
absorb the conditions and circumstances, yeah.
But how do you ground a character or bring a character to life like Kraven, who's so colorful in the comics?
It all really comes from the writing. And we were so blessed to have such great writing in this thing. And for me, the way they motivated everything was having Kraven. I don't want to give too many spoiler alerts, but the reason for why he did it, I can talk about it.
Who's played Spider-Man
worried-
2?
Who's okay? Yeah.
Okay.
Who's worried about getting it spoiled for them? Okay. Sorry, you guys. You
You're-
guys are in the
you're good.
minority.
You're good.
Statute of limitations is over.
Okay, so then I will talk about it. Having him go through, understand that he has the cancer, and having that motivate everything, like wanting to go out on his own terms and find the best opponent that he can go out with, so he can go out with dignity and where you're like that just spoke so much to me. And just kind of thinking about that, it really just it makes all the other decisions and actions so much easier. And it's all because it's in that writing, and that motivation is right there. You don't even have to think about it.
And what do you, I sort of follow on to both of you, like when you get the writing, you see the writing, and then you get to, actually, because you weren't stuck in a sound booth. You're actually physically there. How did that feel to like actually give your whole body to the performance?
Well, I like to act because I never stopped playing pretend when I was a kid. And, you know, when you're young and you first start doing it, you think, oh, I want to be in movies because those are the most realistic. Well, only to the people watching them, not to the people doing them. And so I actually found voiceover to be more freeing, always loved working on the stage. And then when I did this, which was my first motion capture, my first performance capture, I was like, this is playing pretend. I have finally achieved what I was looking for. And so to me, there's nothing quite like it. You know, they've got a camera here and hundreds of cameras around you. And, you know, if I want to turn away and say something about Yuri under my breath, they totally...
It happens all the time.
And did sometimes happen during the game. It's wonderful to be able to have your smallest expressions captured, and obviously I felt like much more part of that process because my whole body was involved.
What about you?
I mean, you can with motion capture, performance capture. I've done a fair bit of it, and you get a chance to truly inhabit the character in so many ways. And like you said, the cameras are kind of always watching you. They're omnipresent around you. On this game, however, Scorpion does a lot of dynamic body movements. And while I did get an opportunity to come to stage to do some of that, the body capture of Scorpion was actually a different actor who is an incredible motion artist using his body to tell the story of who Scorpion is physically. And so on the first game, I was more of a voice actor. And on the second game, I got a chance to come to stage more. And both disciplines it's incredible the way that you get to express the character in different forms. I mean, you could be saying nothing on the motion capture stage and just be making a facial expression. And they capture it and they put it in the game and you see it there and it means something in silence. Whereas as a voice actor, you know, you're using your voice and in that moment you're trying to bring it to life. So, I mean, to be honest, any chance I get to try to kill Yuri is really exciting.
This is why I had to come involved. I had to get involved.
I have been chasing that man's career for my entire life, and I love you.
I love you. And I will always want to be killed by you.
He's so cute, I will always want to kill him just like you.
I guess I wanted to ask about, like unusual influences when you're building character. Obviously, you have a rich lore with, you know, this particular story of Spider-Man, and there's so much there with the characters. And I thought about this because last time I spoke to Tara, you said, well, I get influenced by books and by other things that aren't necessarily just like TV, movie. So was there something that influenced you that was maybe from a novel or something else with these characters?
I don't know if specifically something from a novel is what influenced me with the work that I did with Yuri. Not that Yuri, my character Yuri. It's confusing and fun.
Never not weird, you guys. Never not weird.
I think it's far weirder for him because he has to say the name over and over again. But I think that, you know, like, as a human, we sort of like pick up all the things that we ever come in contact with, right? And we are evolving and changing and becoming the better version of ourselves as we move through our life. And so yes, every novel I've ever read has influenced me because that's who I am now. We're like little amoebas and everything we touch just like becomes a part of our experience and how we create and how we make choices. And that's what acting is a series of choices that are coming to life in an authentic way in that field. And so without intending to, I'm sure I have been influenced from every movie I've ever watched and every performance I've ever seen and every musical song that has entered my brain. And like everything that I've come across has influenced the choices I'm making in this moment right now. But I didn't like reference something to make the choices that I made for the character.
In the same way that sometimes people are like, did you model your Spider-Man off of a specific Spider-Man or were you inspired by? And while I did not, it would be disingenuous for me to say that like every single Spider-Man has influenced me in to one degree or another, because I've seen so many movies and watched so many cartoons, and they're all a part of me whether I choose it or not.
Absolutely. We're going to go on to some fun questions, and then we're going to hand it over. Oh, sorry.
Then Spider-Man
This was-
was musical.
Hold on.
Sorry. Oh, Jim wants to say something.
I have
Please, Jim. I
something because
want to hear it. Go for
One
it.
of the things that influenced me is music. And so for the role of Kraven, there were 3 songs in particular, 2 that make sense and one that is kind of unique. So first, classical Adagio for Strings by Barber. For some of the undercurrents where there was some of the sadness, and for grounding me, it was perfect.
Yes.
Secondly, Du hast by Rammstein. Du hast mich. And it's got this aggressiveness to it, and even though it's German, there's like this kind of traditional, almost Slavic feel to it in the background. And then thirdly, a song by Pink. So what? I want to start a fight. And like that was like, oh. The whole thing, it was like.
That's how Kraven was birthed. I want to start a fight.
That's it. And that just, when we were doing a scene or something, I'd like be able to click into one of those 3 and just kick into it. So that helped me.
I love that because music is feeling. You know, music is, for me anyway, like hits my soul. You know, it can make you laugh or cry. So following on from that, did you guys then listen to anything to rev you up to get you into like the zone when you were playing these characters specifically?
I mean, I will say the City of Hope, the track for like the theme song from the first Spider-Man game. I mean, echoes, just lives rent free in my head all the time, and it just it picks me up, and it feels so Spider-Man to me now. Somebody came to the table and played it on the violin today. It was amazing.
Is he in here?
I mean, is it no? Okay.
No, he's not. Okay, all right.
Yeah, to your point, I love that music. It's just gorgeous. I never dreamed it would sound so good on a single violin. It's mournful somehow.
But I gotta say, and not to bring it down, but to bring it up, meeting Tony Todd is like listening to jazz, and working. Tony Todd was jazzed, and I miss him very much. I'm sure we all do. But yeah, he was like Tony was jazz. Yeah,
He was incredible and amazing. Candyman's one of the first horror movies I think I saw was that and Hellraiser. It's a very happy childhood in Glasgow.
Claire, we're gonna get along just fine.
I love horror, and then it was RoboCop. I was a very happy child. Okay, I'm going to ask you a few silly questions, and then we're going to get to the VAT questions. Okay, you're stuck in the recording booth for the rest of eternity, but you get 1 meal and 1 beverage delivered daily. What are they? 1 meal and 1 beverage in your tiny little recording booth.
I need more specifics.
Okay.
Do we get to hydrate outside of our 1 drink?
No, you can just have that 1 drink. But let's say
shoot.
that you don't really need proper hydration. It's
Oh,
just-
great.
That's the rules.
I'm gonna go with bourbon and peanut butter.
It's gonna sound like this.
Go with
It's very
I'm gonna go
mealy.
with
Okay.
I'm gonna go with In and Out and
Respect.
and essential water. No, I don't know.
Okay, liking that. All right.
Long enough for you?
For me, it's a tough one between steak or pizza,
Oh,
and I think I got to go with pizza.
what's your
And then
drink?
yeah,
Spider-Man would be proud.
and then I'm a bourbon guy myself, but it'd probably be an old fashioned.
Nice. Okay, let's go down the line.
Y'all are crazy. Like, wait a minute.
Just wait.
Accurate.
I would be inclined to do spicy yellowtail sushi
Oh yes.
and a wee dram of Lagavulin.
A wee dram.
Yeah, and if it's a little more than a wee dram, I don't mind.
Okay.
But it's a 16. The 16.
Okay, I love that. Okay, great. And the lingo as well. Well, what about you guys?
Every day?
Every day.
Yeah, that's the rules of the universe.
Every day. I mean, I'm such a water drinker normally, as opposed to like, but if I were to spring for something, I would say a Ramoon. You know the.
Oh yeah, bro. With the
What is it?
Where you have ramen.
the Japanese soda, yeah, with the
So ramen.
with the ball of the yeah.
Wait, how does it go
Because
again?
I would have like fun doing it. Like they'd bring it to me every day, and I wouldn't be like, oh, another bourbon. I'd be like, oh yeah, bring me that freaking ball, yeah, yeah. You know, it'd be like a game.
I think you've overthought this a little bit.
Well, I had like 6 people before me, and I also can't count because there's only 4. But I'm an actor, so it's fine. And then to eat, I think I'm gonna go with 5 Guys. I'm gonna go with 5 Guys burger fries. Yeah. With the grocery bag and the fries at the bottom. So.
All right.
Now you know Five Guys. You have the different flavor. Okay, never mind. You have like a choice of. Okay, never mind. Auntie, go
To
ahead.
drink, I would want a good Irish breakfast tea with a little cream and honey in it. And then I'm debating between like a proper like British tea where you get the sandwiches and stuff like that, because it always makes me happy, and a little bit of dessert. It's like a perfect little meal. Or I really do love sushi, so I was very excited when you said sushi. But like I have such a sweet tooth, like all I want all the time is sugary, sweet yumminess. So like Yuri's carrot cake, when he makes like a good homemade carrot cake with like the cream cheese frosting.
I make an
and, like,
okay carrot cake.
carrot cake. So like
Is anyone else feeling like a third wheel?
I wanted to say something. I didn't know what to say.
tea and a slice of carrot cake that Yuri makes would be perfect.
Oh, I love that. Is anyone else really bloody hungry?
Now I am.
I'm like, God, I'm starving, man. Okay, so one more. What is your most used emoji? Oh, smiley face. Tara, is that yours?
Hug. Mine's hug.
Hug.
Vomit.
What's yours?
Vomit.
Okay. Vomit.
The laughing one.
Which one? Which one, Jim?
Not the crying, laughing, just the OG.
Okay, it's the OG, just the OG straight. That one.
Hearts.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
For
God.
everyone. For everyone. Not just her,
He
but
just
for
literally
everyone.
sent the vomit emoji. Did you see that? He literally just went, oh God. That was freaking amazing.
You have become your emoji, William. You are no longer in human form.
On your tombstone, it's just a vomit emoji. Here lies William Salyers.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, go for it now.
I'm the crying emoji.
Yeah. Can we have a round of applause for this?
It's like, who laughs like that? Like, it's weird. It's weird. It's been a long day, y'all. It's been a long day.
Let's get the people lining up. But while you're lining up, can we do the emoji faces or the things or like you like?
That's okay. It's all good.
Okay, Claire, you want to vomit?
No, thank you.
Jim, because we hug, you throw up.
It's a no from me.
Never seen a hugging emoji.
Yeah, there you go. Like IRS.
It's like a hands with 2 jazz hands and a face. Yeah.
I thought those were like prayer hands.
I thought it was a seizure. It's
I keep sending you the Caesar emoji. You keep throwing up on me. What the hell is wrong with this place?
Guys, we are learning so much about this cast, right? We've
Too
gone
much.
deep.
Your Caesars are making me throw up.
That's a
okay.
long line. Let's
Hello, my love.
get to it.
Name and question.
All right, so wow, that's loud. Sorry about that. So this question is for Yuri and Tara. So let me just say, you guys are really great, and this is more for like anime, not Spider-Man. I hope that's fine.
Thank you.
So you guys are really great at voice acting. I really admire the emotions you guys put into those characters, because when I watch it, it doesn't even feel like an anime. It feels like honestly life, because you guys put a lot of feelings into that, and I admire that. However, just for a record, I think you guys are great, but some people prefer subs over dubs, and I get why, but I really like how you guys like dub, you know. But my only question is, knowing that some people don't like that, how do you guys take that, knowing that some people will like it, but some people won't? How do you guys continue knowing that?
I don't think we think about it. Like, it's if somebody doesn't like it, that's fine. Like, if you don't want your hair dyed purple, don't dye your hair purple. Like, I mean, like, it doesn't personally affect us. I love it when people love what I do, but I also love it that people have their opinion and they like what they like. And I don't think the world would be a happy place if we all wanted the same thing.
Yeah, if we've learned anything, it's that we're not going to make everybody happy. Sometimes we only make a few people happy.
Try to make everybody happy.
Yeah.
You just
you can't.
gotta do your thing. Thank you.
Well, that was all I wanted to ask. Thank you, guys. It was such an
Thank
honor
you.
to meet you.
Thank you. Hello, my friend. What's your name and question?
Okay. Hi, my name is Orly. I just wanted to say that it's a huge honor to meet all of you. I got to talking to William earlier, and I just wanted to say that you guys, like, Spider-Man PS4 came out at a really important part of my life. Like, I was starting college, it was chaos, all that. And what you've all done for the franchise and these characters that means so much to me is more than I can put into words. So I wanted to thank each and all of you for everything that you've done.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
I'm not going to talk too much about it because I will get emotional.
What's your name again?
We're all gonna do
Orly.
Orly.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, Spider-Man is my hero, and you guys have all helped bring that to life. So thank you again.
That's what we're here for.
It's just I didn't really think about the question. I just wanted to say thanks. I'm stalling for time. For Yuri and for all of you, do you guys have a favorite Spider-Man suit?
2020 suit.
Advanced suit, because I know it sounds like a cheap answer, but it really feels like mine.
It is yours.
Yeah.
That is your suit. Every time it was one of my first Spider-Man cosplays that I ever did was the 1.0 advanced suit.
Yeah.
It just,
Yeah.
and the 2020 suit is the suit that I ran through
And-
all of Miles Morales with.
And
That
the
is-
anti-ox suit, because I hate Bill.
He's right here.
I'm glad I could be an inspiration.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for everything you guys do.
Thank you, Orly.
What is the suit that Miles wears? I was wearing it because it had a little cat in the backpack because it looked like my cat.
Bodega cat, yeah.
Yeah, I just wore it because I was like, that's my cat.
Oh, you have an orange cat like
Yeah, I've got a big fat orange cat. So, yes,
Shadow.
Matt. Hello. Please come up. Now, we're going to get through the line, so let's make the questions nice and quick. Thank you.
Okay.
And we will respond quickly as well.
Hello. First of all, I just want to say I love you all, and Smoke is my favorite Lin Kuei ninja, and my annual saying is always "Year the Rigby." Yeah. Whoa. Okay. But my question is, there's been a lot of scenes in film, shows, and all that showcase Spider-Man's ability of spider sense, and I just wanted to ask, what's your favorite scene from a movie, a cartoon, or a game that has a spider sense scene in it?
I always love when you can see it. I love the little lightning bolts around the head.
Yeah.
That's always my favorite. I love it.
But I thought that was a migraine.
So I have spidey sense in real life, is what you're saying?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
my love.
Thank you.
Hello again.
Hello.
What's your name again, my friend?
My name is Davis.
Go for it.
So first of all, you're gonna get this a lot. Huge part of my life was Spider-Man. My dad actually has a portrait of me as a baby surrounded by a bunch of different Spider-Man characters. Yuri, you also reprised your role as Spider-Man for Marvel Rivals. 2 questions. A, what does it feel to be the most hated character in Rivals?
It took Marvel Rivals for people to start hating Spider-Man, and I think that's beautiful. I hear that the most terrifying thing you can hear in that game is, "Don't mess with the amazing," and you're just like, "Oh God, not again."
My second part was, as they keep on adding characters, a lot of which will have interacted with Spider-Man in the comics, who are you excited to see, and how does that process work where you're pulled back into the studio just to record some lines with a new character?
It's fun because the writing is really fun. They make it for Rivals. Have they I mean, I know Moon Knight's in the game. Is Deadpool in the game yet?
He is not yet.
He's not? Well, then I hope for that, because the Deadpool-Spider-Man relationship is my favorite in comics.
All right, that is all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hello again. You were here earlier. Persona.
Yeah, for Troy Baker. Ooh.
Hi, what's your name again?
Hi, my name is Charlie. Nice to meet you guys. Again, great honor to meet you all. Nadji, I actually got to see you a few years back here at Game On when you were at the panel with the guy from Ghost of Tsushima. I cannot recall his name.
Oh,
but
wow. I had a
great
panel
to see you again.
too? That's great.
Quick question for both you and Yuri. With so many iterations of your characters existing, what's one little personal touch you like to think you bring to your character that makes it unique?
The exaggerated swagger of it.
Yeah! Hell yeah!
There you go.
I don't know. Old man energy? I have no idea. It's just me. It's
fair enough.
People always ask me to do the Spider-Man voice. I'm always doing the Spider-Man voice.
Yes, there you go. There you go.
If you really want to know, Yuri just is Spider-Man in real life.
Perfect, thank you. Also, shout out to Yuri for Yosuke from Persona 4, and of course, the great Rigby himself.
Give him his flowers! And Ben 10! Don't forget that one.
Thank you. Hello, friend. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Jacob. First, I want to say, Bill, huge fan of the regular show.
Thank you.
Mordecai and Rigby, best duo.
Thank you so much.
I want to tell you all, I'm huge fan of the games. Only games I have platinums of, Peter, Miles, and Spider-Man 2. But for my question, I wanted to ask, after playing those games, what do you think Insomniac should add or change for Spider-Man 3?
Who wants to take that one?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Moon Knight. Add Moon Knight to the game.
Unkill Scorpion.
Doc Ock is a playable character.
Jason, I'm surprised you're not having more beef with Jim for killing you off.
There is that.
Glad he caught that.
I was waiting for the beef.
Kraven did me so dirty. I just love Jim as a person, so it's really hard for me to beat him. I also think he did such an incredible job with Kraven, man. You did such a great job.
Stop.
So, yeah,
Seriously.
don't kill me next time, damn it.
All right. You get to live.
Thank you.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you, friend. Hello, my love. What's your name?
Hello, my name is Dylan. Thank you guys for coming out to Game On. Glad to have you guys here. My question's for Nadji and Yuri. Spider-Man's my second favorite hero of all time behind Batman. So many iterations of...
he's Batman. Go ahead.
So many iterations of Spider-Man throughout the years. So many actors playing Spider-Man. For you guys, my question is, where would you like to see the character go in the future, and where would you guys like to take the character?
I'd just like to take the character as long as I possibly can. As long as they'll let me. I don't know. Whatever they let me do next, I don't care.
Yeah, I like to piggyback off that. I mean, we see how these Spider-Man stories go. So I just like for him to get older, you know, because I've been playing Miles since he was 13. So I want to play him as an adult for just one time. Just one time, I want to give that a shot. But yeah, that's it.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you. Hello, friend. What's your name?
My name is Raymond. It's an honor to meet all of you guys, and I do have one question for William. When I was playing the Spider-Man game, you were Dr. Octopus. I found out that you're also Rigby from Regular Show.
Yeah.
Kind of have one question since you're a Regular Show. I understand you cannot say anything about this. I heard the Regular Show Lost Tape is happening. Are you looking forward to play Rigby again with J.G. Quinto?
Oh, that was slick. I see what you did there. So here's the thing about that. I can confirm that there is a new project, and that if you like the old one, you'll like the new one.
Thank you so much.
You bet.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh, great. Okay, hello, my friend. Name and question.
All right. Hello, my name is Joanne, and I've met you.
I like this jacket, brother.
All right, thanks. And my question for Yuri is, what's your favorite line in the Venom suit?
The favorite line in the symbiote suit? Man, it's hard. Probably either... Look, before we get started, I just have to say one thing. I'm fresh out of honey. And between that and I'm the hero here, not you.
Yeah.
He says some terrible things in that game, and it was hard because Pete's so nice, but it was also
Definitely weird
also
seeing
fun.
you like that. Yeah, it was weird seeing you like that. That was different.
Thank you.
Thank you guys, and it's an honor to meet you all.
Thank you. Hello, my friend. Hello again. What's your name and question?
Hello, my name is Landon, and my question is that the Spider-Man game was the game that pushed me to get a PlayStation. I was like a Nintendo and a family computer kind of
I'm
person.
sure Sony is very happy to hear you say that.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like I knew that the sequel to Spider-Man would be a PS5 exclusive, so I bought that. And for me, my favorite of the three games is Spider-Man Miles Morales, and my main reason why is because I love swinging at night in the snow and the Christmas theme. I just love it. So if I could only play one for the rest of my life, it would be that one for that reason. So my question to you guys is, have you played all three of the games or just any of them? And if so, which one is your favorite and why? It could be like any reason why.
Who wants to take that?
My favorite for sure is part 2, just because it kind of brought back like my old childhood, you know, the villains wise and just you know, storyline wise and just all this element of surprises that we had in there for you guys. You know, that was my number one thing. I kept telling everybody, stay offline till the game is out, you know, because you don't know what leaks or whatever spoilers they have online, because our whole thing was to surprise you guys with everything that we touched in that game. So yeah.
I still have to go back to the, you know, I love them all, but I still have to go back to that first game. There's just something magic for me about that.
Thank you. Thank you, Landon.
Thank you.
Yes, sir, Landon.
Hello. Wow, you look amazing. What's your name?
Renee. You know, a great pleasure to meet all of you. This one's for Yuri. I followed your work since my middle school days up to from Prince of Persia, Sasuke, Lagan, Young Justice, Yosuke, up to Spider-Man. I've enjoyed your work throughout the years. My question for you, I think this is a funny one. For San Diego Comic-Con, was it planned or did you improvise doing that Bully McGuire dance on that panel?
I know the answer to that one.
Right? I had planned it, but I hadn't told anyone else. Because I was afraid if I did, they would say no.
No, his ass told me last minute. No, he told me last minute. I was like, just don't. No, because I had to help him up because the tables were sturdy-ish, like shaky.
You may have saved my life that day.
I remember. I was like, okay, what are we doing? What are we doing when we get out there? And he's like, I'm gonna get up on the stage and do the bully dance. I was like, okay, I got you. So I guess I was the only person that knew. And I was like, I didn't think he was gonna get all the way, both feet on there. I was like, oh shit, he's up here. And I'm just like, all right. Gosh, yeah, but
I had to. I know what.
As usual, Miles just saving your ass.
I know. I knew what the fans would want to see in that panel.
Fire.
It definitely was impressive. When I saw it, I was like, you just reassured why you're my favorite. It's like, it was just awesome. And it was
Only
very
because
awesome.
I didn't fall off that table and break my neck. Then it would have been really stupid.
I wasn't gonna let that happen.
It was like,
You'd have been his favorite dead voiceover actor then.
Thank you.
But great meeting you, and I like that you did that with me at the photo op.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello, my friend. What's your name?
Hi there, my name is Kane, and just want to say I've grown up as a huge Spider-Man fan ever since I was a kid, from like the Tobey Maguire movies and such. Seeing you guys adapt the Doc Ock story as well as the symbiote suit story was a real dream come true. My question for you is, with the new game possibly coming in the future, Spider-Man 3, what storylines are you guys excited to see get adapted, or what characters are you excited to see be introduced to the game?
I'm afraid to say even what I want, because if then they do it, they're gonna say you ruined it. You're like, you spoiled it. So like, I don't even. Yeah, I mean, they left a bunch of doors open at the end of 2, and because you mentioned it, have you ever seen online? Bill and I did a reading of Spider-Man 2, the Tobey Maguire movie.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, some of you have heard that?
What?
Yeah, you can go find it. It's
I was just Yuri's straight man through that whole thing.
Yeah, it was a real joy to watch.
Thank
you. But I thank you guys so much and keep up the great work. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We're going to have to make this like a speed round. Now, we've got about 5-10 minutes. Hello, friend, name.
Hello, my name is Phil Poe. Good to meet you all. This question is particularly for Yuri and Tara. And this is a tabletop related question I'm going to tie Spider-Man into.
I can't wait. Go.
All right. Which Spider-Man villains would you want to see defend a castle with Spider-Man in Castle Panic?
Spot.
The spot? Okay, yeah. Oh, great, because he could keep them away that way.
The trolls out.
A big wheel, because big wheel would just roll around and protect the castle. Doc Ock, because he just snatch orcs off the
away.
Right. Obviously Scorpion. Obviously.
Kraven could kill a bunch of them too.
And Kraven would just hunt them down before they even got close.
Yeah.
Awesome picks.
Did we win? Did we get it right?
Yes. All right. By the way, y'all should, if you have not seen it, you should watch that Castle Panic tabletop episode. It's great.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Will Wheaton would be proud.
Thank you. Hello, my friend. Name and question.
Hello, my name is Jaron. Now, I'm sure you've gotten a lot of requests to do like a bunch of Bully Maguire lines, but there is one line from the old 90s Spider-Man animated series. There's one scene where Spider-Man is chasing down Shocker. Do you know that one?
I may have heard it once or twice.
It's the get back here, Shocker!
Right. I'll follow you to the ends of the earth!
Yeah!
Yes.
All right,
everybody wanted that in the second game, and I was afraid they were going to murder me when they found out that it wasn't there. But yes, I will leave that to Christopher Daniel Barnes, who does it the best.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, my dear. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Sarah, and
Is this a Spider-Man Atari?
it's a plug and play.
Oh, where'd you get this from? I need it in my life.
I grew up on this.
You grew so.
My brothers
And I grew
handed
up on
this
this.
thing down to me because I got all my brother's toys. So this was one of the cooler ones.
Yeah, it is.
I just wanted to show it to you guys because, well, everyone's talking about, oh, you know, PS4, PS5, and I'm like, hey.
She got the
Nice, thank
original, okay?
Thank you.
Bump your PS4 and 5. I got the Atari.
The OG.
That's right. Give it up for her.
Never seen one of those before.
Never. Ever. Will I ever see one again either.
So, sorry. My name is Dade, and I know a lot of people acclaim the Insomniac Spider-Man games due to features over from previous games and evolved upon. So my question is, are there any games from other Spider-Man games that you all hope would be brought back in a future entry?
I mean, that, you know, when we were doing that first Insomniac game, Spider-Man 2, the Spider-Man 2 game, the PS2 game, was the game to beat.
Yep.
Right? You remember? That was that was like everybody's favorite game.
We were hoping we could be that good.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. That's all I'd say about that.
What about you, sir?
Yeah. What game would you have that?
What game would you bring back?
The routes from, I believe, Web of Shadows?
Web of Shadows? Web of Shadows.
Web of Shadows.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Very much,
Drop the
my
mic, bro.
Can we make it to the end?
Don't drop the mic.
Let's do it. Let's get the speed round.
We
Yeah,
can
we
do
got
it.
it.
Speed round.
Name and question.
Hi, my name is Cody. Really quick question. Do you guys have any funny voice recording moments or like motion capture moments?
Well, I did show up to work one day, and the script on the stand was lines for Peter Parker, and I said, I need my script. And they said, yeah, the Yuri script is in there. And I said, not my Yuri.
I see.
Do you want to add anything else? Should we good? Oh, let's okay. Should we move on? Thank you very much, my
Thank you.
friend. Thank you, my love. Hello, my dear. Name.
Hello, my name is Jalen, and I just had a real quick, silly question. In Insomniac Spider-Man 1, you get a very funny Spider-Man skin for 100%ing the game with Spider-Man in his undies. is there any way we could get a version of that skin? Or if you know,
No.
if any.
Life size right now.
I genuinely thought you were going to say, is there any way one of you could strip down to your undies? I was like...
No, I was just going to ask if there's any way we could get like a jammies skin for like Spider-Man 3. Or
Jammies would be awesome. With
Those would be
like
fun.
hoodie pajamas.
Oh, that'd be so great.
Hey, they are recording this.
Right? I hope. We can all hope.
Wink, wink.
Thank you.
Thank
Pajamas.
you.
I vote yes.
Come on up. What's your name?
My name is Hannah, and sorry, not sorry in advance.
Let's go.
I'm scared. I'm nervous.
Okay, what's the stupidest, most embarrassing thing you've ever done on set?
I was so confident too. I love it.
On set?
On set?
Farted.
Was it raspy? Was it gassy?
You know what? I don't. It was one of those. It was bad.
It was wistful.
I'll tell you one of those humiliating things. I have to explain a little bit, and I'm going to try to do it fast. Sometimes they would have me on the mocap stage, and I would be doing some of the scenes, and then some of the scenes, there were like a stuntman would step in and do some of the scene, but they just wanted me to have the voice nearby. But because I was wearing the suit, the markers would pick up, and they'd have to separate that out later, and it was embarrassing. So they had. Do you know what a slanket is? Do you know like a snuggie? It's like it's like a blanket that you wear that has like sleeves, and they got me a Superman one and made me wear a Superman snuggie to cover up all the markers, and it felt so wrong.
Now that's an evil genius, whoever did that here.
Hey, you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Hannah. Great. We're down to the wire now, so about 30 seconds per question. Here we go.
Okay, I am E, and right now I am cosplaying Sarah from My Hero, and my question is 2 parts technically. Do you guys watch Demon Slayer? And if you do, who's your favorite Hashira?
I don't watch Demon Slayer. I have a lot of friends who are on it though.
Yeah, we.
There, sorry.
Yeah, same here.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Cool.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your question.
You're my favorite.
You're my favorite Demon Slayer.
You look amazing. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Kay, and I have a question for everybody up on the stage at this moment. What was your favorite line in the entire Spider Game 1 and 2 game?
No more Spider Cop.
When you help someone, you help everyone. It's actually a May line, but yeah.
I probably, one of mine, of course, it was probably such a disappointment. Parker.
Jim, you got one?
For me, probably there are no good men, only good prey.
That's it. Do you guys want to add anything?
Pete, I'm tweaking.
Mine was when Kraven killed me. Was
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Raven.
Hello, what's your name?
Hi, my name's Seth, fellow Arizonan. I remember meeting Tara one time, and she also mentioned the fact that she was from Arizona. As a fellow have you been to any of the Berto's restaurants? And if you have, what's the best, in your opinion?
Not, but I was also a child when I lived here, so it's possible I went if it was around 40 years ago.
Well, there's still several. Personally, my favorite, unbiased opinion, Filiberto's.
I was gonna say, Filiberto's. Yeah, that's the answer you want.
Also, thank you for signing my 19 inches of Venom.
Yes.
Also, Yuri, Nadji, thank you as well.
Your voice is so crazy, bro.
Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome, brother. I'll see you out there.
Hello, what's your name?
That's the white Barry White right there, y'all. That's the white Barry White. I believe it. I believe it. My guy. What's up, Mario?
Hello. Hi, my name is Michael, and quickly, I'd like to say it is my birthday today.
Hey, happy birthday!
So I guess a quick request would be, can you say happy birthday in your Spider-Man characters' voices?
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael. It's me, Mario. Happy birthday to you. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Really kicking in now.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm so glad we've got to, because I've been admiring Toad's arms. What are you doing?
Pshaw. No,
How are you? What's your name? What's your question?
My name is Jafar. It's a pleasure to see you all.
What's up, man?
My parents just like the Latin a lot. They name it Jafar.
I get it.
So, just one interesting talent of each of you that you guys have that like not many people would know. Like if you can whistle really good.
Like hidden talent.
Yes. Welcome to Agrabah, city of mystery and enchantment. The funniest merchandise this side of the River Jordan on sale today. Come on down.
I can burp the ABCs. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
What, do I have any talents?
I mean, you have many talents.
You were looking at me. I was like, I don't know.
Don't you love these two?
I like to tie flies. I'm a fly fisherman, so that's
Wait,
something.
what?
Yeah.
I'm thinking you like, wait, what? Wait, what?
So I make the little flies that you fish with.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you read The Feather Thief?
No.
We'll talk later.
All right.
You gotta teach me this too later, dude.
No.
Glorious.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you very much. You're amazing. And last but not least,
We did it.
woo, what's your name?
My name is Lemon. I got one question for the Spider-Man. What was the most emotional moment that you had to say for your lines, and how did you get in character for it?
Wow, the last question. Wow.
You dropped out on the last question.
Definitely when Miles' father dies. Yeah. That's why I'm like, wow, the last question, really? Yeah, it's when Mr. Jefferson passes away. It was a challenge for me because I grew up with a single mom. I didn't have a dad. So it was kind of challenging, but then sad, and then like, okay, how are we going to do this? But yeah, great question, bro.
I had to end it on a banger. I'm sorry.
You're good.
I mean, it's a toss-up between the two from the first game, the May scene, and you know, again, we've talked about it before. The writing, like if the writing is good, you don't need preparation.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
the writing is good, it's there. Like that. I was nervous going in because like I don't always know, you know, if I'm gonna get there, if it's gonna happen. I just have to sort of let happen what's gonna happen, and the writing got me there. And then I didn't realize we were gonna quite go there in the scene between me and Bill. And you know what got me there besides the writing? Bill. Having Bill.
Thank you, brother.
Having Bill right there was what got me there.
Absolutely, I agree. That scene was amazing.
Thank
you. You guys are fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.
You are fantastic.
Can we have,
Thank y'all for these amazing questions.
yeah, round of applause for the fan questions. And before we wrap up the panel, I just wanted to say thank you very much for your work in these games. I have been a Spider-Man fan since the early 90s, and I loved being able to be Spider-Man. I'm sure you guys agree, right? So thank you very much. The writing's amazing, but you guys brought it to life so bloody beautifully. So thank you very much from the bottom of all of our hearts. Guys, give it on up for this gorgeous panel.
We love y'all.
Everybody, look.
I meant to say it at the beginning, but I'll say it at the end. We are currently on strike right now as actors, the interactive strike. You may not have heard about it. Unfortunately, not a lot of people have heard about it. But thank you for your support as we try to work it out. We're just trying to get better AI protections in the contracts for everyone.
Support these guys, you guys.
Come close for a picture and a video. I'm young, so I do social media. Come on. Real quick. Social media post. Sorry, I'm young.
Everybody squidging.
That's what I do. I'm sorry, guys. I got to do it. Sorry.
Okay, ready?
Spider-Man panel! Arizona! I love y'all! Social media. man.
All right.